Hello, Internet, and welcome back to day 4 of the 30-day video game musical challenge hard mode edition with no repeat games. This one was easy, super duper easy. Day 4 is music from a console exclusive series. I don't play many console games, and I certainly don't play many console exclusives. However, there is one game that I bought the PlayStation 4 for. There is one game that sits at the top of my favourite video games of all time list. Multiple lists. It sits there for aesthetic. It sits there for tone. It sits there for world building and atmosphere. And it sits very high up the list for music. I won't say it has my favourite music of all time in a video game, but some of the tracks are amazing. And this is one of them. Do you know what it is yet? That chorus, those chords, that choir, building up to a crescendo, unleashing a moonlit greatsword. It is, of course, Ludwig's Holy Blade theme from Bloodborne. Bloodborne is my favourite game. I've played it many times now. I'm no good at it, but I absolutely love it to bits. It is one of those games that I keep coming back to. It's one of those games that I just love exploring the world in. And it is one of the games that I am absolutely crushed that I do not have my first impressions of on video. It's one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel. This and Hollow Knight, two games that I wish I could play again for the very first time and record my reactions to, so I could see what I was thinking, my frustrations, my joy. And this theme, this fight was so difficult. It was the first fight of the Old Hunters DLC. And it is an absolute, if you'll pardon the pun, it's a nightmare. But, listen to the grandiose nature. This is from the second phase of the Ludwig fight, where he actually pulls out the Moonlit Greatsword and just hurls green energy shit at you. And part of the joy that I get from this piece of music is knowing that it took me so long to even get to hear it, because it's the second phase and the first phase is a bastard, and it took me 20-30 goes to even get to this second stage, and yet there's so much going on. It almost feels like too much. And then you realise that that's exactly the feeling that you are supposed to have in that fight. You got through the manic first half of the fight and you think, oh, it can't possibly get any worse than this. And then it does. He's charging around the arena. He's firing bolts of green energy at you. He's super fast and super frantic. And for a not great player like myself, it was just so overwhelming. And yet now, I can listen to this piece of music to relax to, because I know that I've beaten Ludwig multiple times. I can listen to this piece of music when I'm writing, when I want something dark and gothic and challenging and exciting to hype me up to write to. Bloodborne, of course, has a lot of great pieces of music, but I could only include one on this list, so I went for Ludwig the Holy Blade from the Old Hunters DLC. I'm not even entirely sure it's my favourite boss fight in the game, but it is certainly one of my favourite pieces of music, and it contributes to Bloodborne being my all-time favourite game, and I really do hope that we get a remaster of it. I don't even care really if we get a remaster of it for the PlayStation 5. I'd prefer a version on the PC, because my PC is always going to be better. You know, PS5 when it launches will be on par, if not slightly better than my PC currently is, but I can also upgrade my PC. This is a thing I don't particularly like about console exclusives. So there we go. Day 4, music from a console exclusive. It says series. You know, Bloodborne and Bloodborne the Old Hunters, not technically a series, but it's exclusive to the console, so I'm having that. If you want to quibble with me about my definition in the comments below, feel free to do so. And also, feel free to leave down below what your favourite music from a console exclusive series was. I was going to put music from Horizon Zero Dawn, actually, in this, but it's coming out on PC soon, and I needed to get Bloodborne in here somewhere. And whilst I could choose Bloodborne for boss music, for, you know, day 15, or music that gets you pumped for day 25, or music that constantly have stuck in your head for day 24, or what else is there on here? Final boss music, day 29. All of those Bloodborne could have worked for, but one game, no repeat days, no repeat games. So there we go. Console exclusive series was the best way I had of getting that in there. Hope you've enjoyed the video, folks, and I'll catch you back here tomorrow for day 5, Hub World or Overworld music, which was trickier than I expected it to be. I'll catch you then. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.